Hey Jen, today I decided to come to, oh goodness. Hey Jen, today I decided to come to Deep Cove in public and there are people around and it's weird. Anyway, this is just a little harbor in North Vancouver, as you can see by the boats. So yeah, we're going on an adventure today. I'm really glad that we chose Paper Towns to read because it's literally my favorite John Green book. I really feel Margot for a couple reasons. Mostly because I hate where I live. Where I lived. This place is really nice, obviously. I mean, look at those boats. Really excited to see that movie with you, kind of. Also, I haven't been to a movie in forever, and I also want to go see Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World, or whatever. I don't know, I like dinosaurs. What does that say? Bullstones? Blood source. Body stories. Ghost stories? Bookstores. Oh yeah, so I went to a bunch of bookstores to try to find Paper Towns at a thrift store. Still haven't found it yet, but there's actually a bunch of places here in Vancouver. Well, see, I was only in downtown Vancouver looking, but there's a bunch of thrift bookstores and you would love it there. I sent you a couple Snapchats, but that wasn't even half of it. Like, you would love it here. They have sections on philosophy that's just so ridiculously big. Man, thrift bookstores, it's ridiculous. It's a fire hazard. But that's really all where I went this week. That was my big adventure, going to thrift bookstores. But I've also been dealing with this ghost problem that I want to talk a little bit more about because I think I've appeased it. I was looking at a bunch of like ghost books in the thrift bookstores. It was a dual thing. I couldn't find too much of anything on how to appease a ghost. It was mostly just ghost stories and learn from experience. But I sort of already have a grasp on how to deal with ghosts, but I don't really know how to make a ghost happy. I know how to get rid of one, but not how to... Because I don't want it out of the house. It's obviously not going to hurt me, and I'm only here for another 2 months. So, I mean, it's not my house. But I did look online, and there's a bit of witchcraft that you can do, which spooked me out a little bit, because I'm obviously not very good at witchcraft. I am not good at chemistry. I'm not good at measuring things, so witchcraft is really not my steez. But, a handy tip, if you have an upset ghost, make tea and leave it on the counter, and that's apparently a really nice gesture for ghosts, and it worked for me because now I don't have to sleep with my TV on. So, ghost tips. Yeah, and I went to school again, obviously, and I wanted to talk about rapid decompression in planes because it is gnarly. I think it's really cool because when the air quality in a plane goes down, everybody starts getting really like exactly what you would expect to happen if you just couldn't breathe anymore. And I don't know, I think it's kind of cool, like in a gnarly kind of not cool way. People die sometimes on planes. We were also talking about service dogs on planes, and usually you have to buy them their own seat. The doggy gets his own seat. Aww. And we were also looking at safety videos, and I would suggest watching Air France's new safety video. I will link below, because it is so chic. So chic. I love it. I want to work for Air France. Air France. I've actually heard more French here in Vancouver than I've heard in my entire life on the island of Newfoundland and on the mainland part of Labrador. I keep saying the island of Newfoundland, but there's nothing cool to say about Labrador, which says a lot. So I will leave you with this beautiful scenery for a bit while I try to deal with all these dogs walking around because it's really cute. Okay, bye.